Okay, welcome to the Crow Discovery Project. This is an important clip on the lunar wave, and this time I'm going to take measures to make sure that people do not shout down those who want to have a meaningful conversation. This has been done a lot using the faulty equipment approach, and I'm going to prove that that's not even true and ask that these rules be followed. On this channel, I ask that two rules are followed. Number one, be polite to everybody. Number two, do not use bad language. For this clip, I'm asking for a third rule. Do not comment about equipment being the cause of the lunar wave. You may continue to do that on any of the many other wave clips, though I will not respond. But on this clip, I will delete the comment and block the ability for future posts. This clip is for meaningful contributions aimed at trying to discover what this event means and to hopefully make contact with others who have filmed the event. Thank you. In short, I'm not going to have conversations ended by those who want to shout down the opinions and approaches of other people. So to refresh your memories, here is the lunar wave clip. I've used brightness and contrast only to make the wave as visible as I can. It's going to start right about here. At the bottom of the frame, the wave comes in, the camera pans above the wave, at which point the wave catches up to the camera, which proves that the camera or equipment has nothing to do with it. Now I'm going to run this again, and I'm going to slow it down to 50% so that you can get a very good look at this evidence, so that there is no reason for this evidence to be overlooked. Here it comes again, bottom of the frame, wave starts, goes out of frame, second later catches up to the camera. Here it is at 50% speed, very slow. The wave comes in, the camera pans above the wave catches up to the camera. This is bulletproof evidence that equipment is not the issue here. Okay, so in this clip I've added a ton of noise, I've manipulated channels, and I've done some blending. Here comes the first wave. I've speeded it up to 200% to exaggerate the effect. Now the reason I'm doing this is because in a second here I'm going to mask the moon out. Now you're going to need to be able to see all the way to the edge of your frame. Here it comes. And look at that area. You will see no wave travel through that noise. There's better ways to do this, but the problem is it doesn't encode very well. So this is black and white, and it's going to encode the best I can do it. But basically, there is no wave past the moon. Okay, so I'm going to pile on a little bit more evidence here that demonstrates that equipment cannot play a role, even though we've already proved definitively that it's not the case. The blue line here is perfectly level to the frame, and that is level to the camera as well. The red line shows you the tilt of the wave, which again shows that the sensor is not level to that wave. Here you can see a bulge in the wave, and if this is truly at the moon, each pixel is about 1.5 miles with the old system that I was using at that point. Here you're just going to definitively see with your own eyes that there is an energy pulse in that red circle, and it's tough to see before I put the filters on, but if you have a good HD big screen, you'll see it. There is a lateral energy pulse going around the sphere of the moon within that circle as the wave starts at the bottom. Now here I'm going to break it down a little bit better. At the lower left, there's forward, there's backwards. Forward, you can see it wrapping. Backwards and forwards again, and you can see the curve of that wave wrapping around the sphere of the moon. Okay, here it's slowed down and zoomed in, and again I'm going to run different filters, and the final view you get is unmistakable. You can see the pulses wrapping around the moon as the wave begins. There it is right there. You can see the definitive curve of the sphere being traveled by this wave. It's that simple. That's what your eyes can see. What it is, that's a whole other question. So here it is. I give you something that should not exist, the lunar wave in its entirety. And again, contrast and brightness have been used on this clip to bring up the visibility of the wave a bit, which is why the outside looks so black. And in closing, I want to give a special thanks to Zoe. I think this says it all, so I'll give you a moment to read this. Okay, and here is the image Zoe sent me. I can see you're all set up to do your research and look at some videos there. Very cool. That is a good-looking shirt. I'm so impressed with how they printed it. Anyhow, cheers, Zoe, and thank you so much from both of us. And in closing, again, you guys, if you want to use the equipment argument, go to a different clip. I don't want to have to delete and block. That's not my style. But this clip is going to be for meaningful conversation designed at truly discovering and talking about what has been filmed here. Cheers.